Welcome everyone, Solomon here. Hi there, it's Thursday, January 25th, 2024. So, I'm living my life, working. Welcome aboard. And, here's what's up. And, this is how I do as a 9 to 5. Just another day for me. Another day, another dollar. Same dreams, same dreams. Nothing changed. I still have yet to make $1 on YouTube. Money is the easiest metric system I can use and articulate in words that most people can understand. It's hard. It's hard as a YouTuber. How other people do it, I don't know. They find someone on Fiverr to edit their videos, to create their thumbnails, or they do it themselves. That's great. For every 5 minutes of footage, you're supposed to edit your videos for 30 minutes. Or you can just save, that precious time, an hour, 2 hours, maybe even several hours of your day by not editing your videos, in which people are not going to watch your videos because it's just a compilation of shit, a lot of noise and, unfiltered things, and people just want the juicy stuff. Because we live in an attention economy these days. Everything's got to be flashy. But I'm an asshole, and I'm well aware of that. And I don't give a shit about editing my videos, which is a reflection of myself, which means that I'm unable to adapt to the times of the current attention economy marketplace, where young kids and whatever, the primary audience on YouTube or Instagram or social media in general are young people, Or I could say things like China, That means I am a Hong Kong person. I can just trick China into thinking that, I'm this Chinese guy in America, and next thing you know, I got millions of followers because I'm trying to teach them English with a Chinese face. That's something I don't want to do. Trying to convince people that, do I speak fluent Chinese? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of that would entice me to have all these viewers. But of course, I was born in America, and that would create a language barrier with the rest of the world, or in my case, other Chinese people, which there are 1 billion of. I believe there's 7 billion people in the world. The last time I checked, it was 1 billion. So basically, I read in an article 1 out of 5 people are actually born Chinese. So there's your 20% of the population right there. And Chinese people appeal to other Chinese people. That's just how it is. In any given race, that's just what people tune into. Their own race. I mean, that's just the meta. Just like a girl is just gonna go out with a guy that's, a lot bigger or more intelligent or smarter than any other guy in her community. This is the meta. So, let's dwell on the life of Solomon Chau. He's gonna work, he's got a few minutes here just chilling, not giving a damn. It's rainy outside. 2024. So in 2 years time, like the average expectancy of working is 40 years. So, everyone's here for a very long time. The thing is, can you save up your money? Can you live like an extreme cheapskate? Can you just not spend money? A lot of Indian and Chinese do this. They just don't spend money and just live out their lives as extreme cheapskates. Nothing really happens. There's no guarantee in life, but the meta, again, is just 3 meals a day, and that's it. And then you just have your TV, your YouTube, Netflix, and chill, just like Grandma did, minus the Netflix and YouTube. So we're at a time where we have like king's luxury, but no one seems to be happy. People are living like kings, but are becoming increasingly spoiled, ungrateful, entitled. And when all this shit is taken away from you, you have to go back to work. The smartest of the bunch is people who continue to work even after they have more than enough money to retire. Elon, if a poor person thought, what they think is true, being rich, you just stop working, go home, be a stay-at-home, whatever, watch Netflix and chill, play video games and porn, then you have a rude awakening. People who generally go into nursing homes and don't even have to take care of themselves anymore because there's staff to take care of them, their life expectancy is ultimately reduced to like 2 years. And you would not know that unless you have experience in the field of longevity or in humanity, or you're exposed, or a relative exposed to it, or you read about it, or you watched a YouTube video about it. And that has to be taught. I didn't know that. I thought someone just wins the lottery and you're set for life. Nope. You still have to use your brain and think of habits and schedules and things for you to be doing. There's no way in hell you think you could just retire and just, sit in front of a TV all day. You still have to be able to communicate with other people, be likable, be sociable. You could be an asshole all you want. If that's your thing, there have been many asshole politicians that have come before us and gone, and that's been their life. If that's you, then that's you. That's just not me. That's not what I do. But that's a thing. That's a thing in the world. It's just not me. And so I'm more like quiet, more stoic, more introverted. What should Solomon Chau be doing? Oh yeah, let's go help people and all this stuff and make these self-help videos or whatever. I'm like, okay. What else could I be doing to, maximize my time here, being more productive, being more of value, being more creative in creator content, in the creative content space. There are limitations. If I want more space, like my own office, that's going to cost me $25,000, a month. Not like I can't afford it. I'm just freaking cheap. Again, with the Chinese Indian model, 3 meals a day and just living life like a cheapskate. Also, my content. What content can I keep pumping out and producing? Tech lead who used to be ex-Facebook, ex-Google said he ran out of content for 2 years. For 2 years, he been running out of content. So, people who don't necessarily have any content. They just, the easiest thing for them to do is just, self-reflect, reflect off the stock market and Coinbase and, cryptocurrency. That stuff is always forever changing. They're just making these, asshole opinions and commentaries about, what stocks to buy or don't buy, or what companies are hot, and what cryptocurrency and the Bitcoin trends and stuff. And it's always changing, and that's, they get people who just get sucked into that shit, because they just need viewers, They need viewers. Little do you know, like, a lot of, like, scam artists and grifters and just low quality people hang out on those channels trying to get rich, But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I mean, you can't just be doing that all day. You're not providing anyone value. You're not providing yourself with value. Just like a guy at Las Vegas on a gambling table. I mean, the house always wins. The stock market is always going to win. Coinbase, Binance is always going to win. The house always wins. So what the hell is the point? What value is there? Very little or none. Very, very little. It's just feeding your addiction. Just more blue pill. More blue pill. I'm making money. I'm making big money. Jim Cramer. That's like the stock market. Ding, 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 ding. It's just this gambling addiction people have. Very little value. Your value serves as, you're a dopamine dealer to these, like, addicted behavior, personalities. And, once you break out of that, you'll realize that you haven't provided anyone else with much value other than feeding their gambling addiction. I don't want to sound righteous or whatever, or be politically correct, but that's what it is. It's just another form of blue pill. Just like feeding people, McDonald's and Wendy's, just fast food. You're just feeding people's addictions. They're not going to get any healthier, mentally or physically. Just, damn. There's very few things that you can actually do to be healthy. Very few things. Go to the gym, meditation, sleeping, Again, with this extreme, none of these things which cost much money. I know someone invented a sleep ring to record how much sleep you get at night. Then there's an industry for, mattresses and beds and stuff, or different gyms, or different equipment at the gyms, or pool services if you're into swimming. But anyways, I don't like to think about it. Or reading books. People produce and create books all the time, and all that stuff. 10:44. Today's just another day for me. I see Rosa and Maria's, cleaning ladies running around all the time in their, like, little franchise car that offers maid services. Just imagine if they did a YouTube video every day. It would be just like this. Just, somebody working their job and they're just fucking doing it every single motherfucking day like a machine, which people like to call discipline. And that's what it is. You just have to stop giving a fuck and just do your job. And that's how life operates, economically. That's how the schools operate. That's how the offices operate. That's how government operates. That's how the hospitals operate, etc., etc. You just don't give two fucks and just keep plowing through. You know, some people call this resiliency, persistence, grit, and that's what's up. You know, winning the lottery isn't going to save you. Life is hard. You know, everyone wants the perks, the benefits of being of a beautiful woman. You have a husband, he's rich, he takes care of you, you get to do whatever. You have a partner. But then the divorce comes in, you know, you find out he's a lazy fat motherfucker, and you know, you're gonna leave and bounce. So, with that said, you know, I'm just gonna clock in, make my money, because nothing else makes sense to me at this point except fundamentally make money until I, you know, get burnt out and or whatever, and then I go to the gym and work out and do yoga and meditation and all that stuff. Rinse and repeat. You know, I lived my life the first month of January, and now I just have to do the same shit over and over again. Because, like I said, there's very few habits that are actually good for you. You know, I don't have any zits, I don't have any aging going on at the age of 38, you know. 39, excuse me. You know, it's not like glamour. There's nothing glamorous about it. You're a cog in the machine, and that's how you best operate as a human being. Making money. Doing the good habits. I'm not saying it's easy, but you know, that's what it is. And all these young people are gonna learn the same thing. Again, it's a reality will hit you. Either you learn it earlier or you learn it later in life. You know. So, grind until you shine. Thank you for watching. This has been Solomon Chau. Make sure you like and subscribe so I can make that $1. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.